Hello, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm Captain Killer, and this is part 102 of my playthrough as Alexios. The more we see of Atlantis, the less it seems like a great place to live. We'll find out how much I can do to change that, and there's a quest right here, so let's dive right in.
Ah, the Castis. I heard you can help me with the solar floral regeneration project.
The what?
Oh, forgive me. Let me start from the beginning. I'm Neocles, an imperial botanist here in Atlantis. I'm engineering a way to aid floral regrowth.
The flowers here can't just grow on their own?
Oh, no! You're not one of those followers of Minerva, are you?
I don't know anyone named Minerva.
Her students are so small-minded about my photosynthesis accelerator. If you want to be a scholar, why follow such a rudimentary doctrine?
Look, do you need something from me?
Oh, apologies, the Castis. You're new to Atlantis, and I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me begin. Basically, the plants are a key resource for us here. But a few cycles ago, humans overpicked them, and now the air is suffering.
You want to grow more?
In a sense, yes. I have a hypothesis, a theory that using a natural power source stronger than the sun will promote sustainable growth.
You're losing me again.
There are devices that project beams of light around the Garden of Triton. Redirecting them using the reflective surfaces would stimulate floral regrowth.
You want me to move your lights?
Yes! And the Castis, taking care of our natural resources, would send a message to all of Atlantis.
A good message, I hope.
New quest is Lighten Up, so let's track it and take a look. But something more powerful than the sun is a little terrifying to me. Baffled by the technobabble of Neocles, a sort of botanist, Alexios needed to help realign the light projected from his photonic discombobulator, or something like that, to promote plant growth in Atlantis' gardens. Realign the light beams to repair the photosynthesis accelerator, 0 of 3. Light beams must be directed toward the central obelisk. Let's make our way to the first light beam.
It looks like all the light beams need to hit that central structure. That must be the device Neocles mentioned. Reminds me of how I opened the door to Atlantis.
So I have to push this. Just goodbye. Down we go. Smashing pots for science. It changed color.
That worked. First one down.
That's a little strange. Where do I go next? Over here? The issue was apparently over, well, deforestation. And I'm wondering if the power of the sun's not just gonna set everything on fire here. Wish they had given me more of a indication of who was who in Atlantis, so I should know which characters are to be trusted the most. Obviously, I should have gotten to the side the mirror was on. I think there was also one similar quest in Origins. There was that location out in the middle of the desert. It was like a trench. If I could just... It's not letting me slide it into that spot. So maybe I don't need to.
We'll get the flowers growing in no time.
Interesting. Thread the needle.
Beautiful. That should do it. I'll tell Neocles it's done. That doesn't seem good. What happened? I moved your light beams. It seemed to be working, but then...
The beams are aligned, yes, but the power isn't running.
What do you think the problem is?
None of this makes any sense. The light beams should expand across the gardens and present with enhanced photons.
There might be something wrong with your theory. I still don't see how this light is any better than the sun.
The sun! That's it! The power source must also be displaced, rendering this light no different than the sun. No wonder you're the Vigastis. That's brilliant!
So the next step is...
Go to the control room and make sure the power source isn't displaced.
And what exactly is this source?
An igneous matter consisting of Imperial... It's a rock. Just make sure there's a rock in the control room.
Fine. I'll go see if this rock is there.
Okay, lighten up is complete. And we have a new quest. birds and the bees. After Alexios successfully repaired Neocles' device, the power mysteriously shut down. Neocles guessed that the source of energy was displaced from the control room of his device, so Alexios set off to test his hypothesis. And we need to enter the control room. I'll be back when I get there.
Looks like Neocles was right. There is no rock here. Hey! Stop right there! Get back here!
So I'm guessing this is
Malaka!
Minerva. Oh, okay, we're going down. Hi.
What's the Dicastis doing running
Nope.
around here?
I'm chasing down a thief. Looks like you're the one who took Neocles' rock.
My name is Melita. I'm an environmental biologist, not a thief. Neocles has no claim to a natural power source like this.
That rock must be worth a lot if you're trying to steal it.
You're the Dicastis and you have no idea what the power source is? Aren't you invested in the future of our resources?
It's easy. Put the rock in Neocles' device and we'll fix the flowers.
This isn't Neocles' first attempt at population balancing. When the flowers were overpicked and the bees started dying, first he attempted to artificially pollinate the flowers. When he artificially pollinated the flowers, the soil degraded. When the soil...
I get the idea. But then, how would you fix the gardens?
I wouldn't. Nature has been healing itself for eons. Neocles needs to stop meddling.
Melita! You've always been obtuse about the project. No accountability for civilization's impact on the ecosystem.
Insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. When will you accept your hypothesis has failed?
Failed is inaccurate terminology. I simply adjusted my theory after experiencing unintended results.
Enough bickering, both of you.
You're right. I wanted to destroy the power source to end his project once and for all. But as the Dicastis, it should be your decision.
I feel like everything the ISU are trying to use that they've created or hypothesized about keeps going badly. So I think I'm going to destroy the rock and let nature take its course.
All right, give me the rock. I'll end this once and for all.
Are you mad? You've completely annihilated our chances at future sustainability.
Trust in Gaia. Nature will heal itself if you allow it.
Thank you, Dicastis. This is the right direction to go in. We might not see improvements right away, but the gardens will heal themselves.
I have a feeling there's going to be negative consequences either way. Need to exit the control room. Doesn't appear to be anything else here. The birds and the bees is completed. And we've not received another quest, so I'm going to take a look at the map and be back once I've picked one.
Melita said it would take time for the gardens to heal, but those flowers don't look good. I wonder what she'd make of these.
Are we allowed to find her and talk to her? Or is that just kind of a...
The one who holds the staff has no choice but to face both immediate and future consequences for lifetimes. That takes responsibility.
I hear you, Alethea. You may think I'm crazy, but at least I'm accountable.
Oh. Trying to do some outside of the Animus plot weaving within what's going on in the simulation. Okay. That hasn't been done in the other locations. Elysium or the Underworld. They took you in and out rather than just having the voiceover come through. I have selected the next quest, so I'll be back when I get there. What's going on in... Oh!
Murderer? I didn't do it!
Stop her before she kills again!
The new quest is in dreams, and we have to stop the woman's aggressors. So, this guy... I don't want to kill you, but it looks like I have to. Who's this other guy? And talk to the woman. Okay.
Want to tell me what that was all about?
No. I'll be fine.
No.
The Castis! You can make this all go away! My name is Lyra, and you're... you! You've helped so many people. You're amazing and wonderful and powerful and you're here!
I have trouble trusting this person.
Enough. I don't like whatever it is you're doing.
Forgive me, it's just that your being here confirms all the legends. You're real! To be face to face with you right now, it's... sorry.
They call you a murderer. You don't seem the type, but as the Castis, I have to be sure.
They're sure I'm responsible for what happened to that poor family. They said it's like the other murders, but I couldn't live with myself, I swear. Please, please clear my name.
Where were you when the family was murdered?
If it happened last night like they said, I was here trying to sleep. Although lately it's been restless, filled with strange dreams. It's always the same one, over and over.
Were you alone?
Well, yes. I've been so tired lately, I decided to stay in.
Clearly I've missed something associated with these murders, because I have no idea what she's talking about.
You said something about other murders.
This was the third time. I just don't understand why they blame me. I don't have the stomach to do that.
I'll find out what really happened. Just point me in the direction of the attack.
Just down the road, not too far from here.
If I were you, I'd hide until I return.
Ah, good idea. Thank you. You truly are a great Castis.
Okay, we need to investigate the scene of the crime. And let's see if we have any more information here. According to Lyra, she was no murderer. Word had spread that she was the killer of an innocent family, and even when she proclaimed her innocence, Alexios knew that there were always two sides to one story. I'll be back at the crime scene.
Maybe someone around here saw what happened last night.
Okay.
Is this about what happened last night?
How do you know?
It's all everyone's talking about. And if the Castis is here, you must be looking into it.
If you saw or heard anything, I need to know.
I saw it from the distance. Heard it too. Its howl will never leave my mind.
You saw a wolf?
Beast is more like it. If you see it, run!
I'll be careful.
Okay.
Ah, the great Ligastis. What did I do to deserve a visit?
I'm looking into the attack that happened nearby last night.
Ah, of course. I thought that was meant to be handled already.
You mean the mob harassing that woman?
I've said enough.
I understand your hesitation, but I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. I'll make sure whoever or whatever did this is punished.
You've already met the guilty one.
Lyra? You agree with the mob?
Of course I do. I'm the one who told them it was her. I saw her last night, bloody and in a frenzy.
It was dark. How do you know it was her?
I know what I saw.
Okay.
These footprints track the blood out of the house. Whoever murdered them left this way.
They stop rather abruptly.
These aren't stab wounds. They're claw marks. This bloody cloth doesn't match the mother or daughter's robes. It must have come off the murderer. I should return to Lyra and let her know what I found.
Nice of her to be waiting right next to me.
Well, did you find out what happened?
The evidence I found was conflicting.
Tell me.
2 people saw what happened. One woman heard a wolf howling, but a man said he saw you, covered in blood, and leaving the family's house.
He's lying!
Or mistaken. It was dark, so it could have been anyone. There's more. The killing blows weren't made by a weapon.
Then by what?
It almost looked like claw marks. And then there was this piece of cloth. It didn't match the clothes of anyone there.
That's mine! How did it get there? Someone wants me to look like I was responsible. Tell me the truth, Dicastis.
I don't know. Seems like it was her. Is there something else going on in Atlantis?
Drop the act! You killed them.
You're not serious. What about how they died? I don't have claws.
The marks could have been made from animals that smelled the bodies and came to feed.
But the howl!
Means nothing except there was a wolf nearby.
You were supposed to prove I was innocent. Don't you know what they do to human murderers? They send them to the arena. I won't let you take me.
I need to go after Lyra before she hurts someone else.
How is that enough to let her escape? Just a little shove and he's... Ah, my throat. So much pain. Hello? Hey there. Ah!
This is no ordinary wolf.
Ow.
Malaka.
It was me! What am I?
I've seen this before. A Minotaur, a Cyclops, a Gorgon. All were humans possessed by powerful ISU devices. The only way I could stop them was by killing them. But you're able to change back. Somehow, you're different.
I don't remember coming here. Or why?
If I had to guess, that side of you knew it was caught. Maybe it thought coming out here was the only choice it had.
That side of me. I've had dreams lately of being in a bright room, tied down, pain throughout my body. But now, I think that all really happened. I did kill them then. I don't remember it, but it was me, wasn't it?
I'm missing a massive amount of backstory here.
If you knew you would harm people again, and you could never control yourself, never stop, would you?
Would I what?
Jump?
Oh boy.
If I lost control of myself and knew I'd never get it back, I'm not sure what I'd do.
I thought so. This is the only way. If I'm to die, I want to be the one to decide when that happens.
You don't need to do this.
The choice was made for me. I can't go on after what I've done, and what I'd likely do again. Thank you for everything.
Oof.
She didn't deserve this. Whatever was done to her wasn't her fault.
In Dreams is completed, and we've leveled up to 83, and I'm wondering if we'll get the backstory on that at any point.
ISU technology can and will change whoever isn't strong enough to command it. That explains your own aggression, Layla.
I'm still me. I'm not as weak as you think I am.
Okay. That seems like a pretty good place to end episode 102. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me for the next one.
Thanks for watching. If you have any feedback, please leave a comment, and remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content.